have like, like when you go into those bodegas and they have like the little horsey in front of the bodega, right? It's like, it's really old. Like, it's been there since like your mother rode that shit, right? Like that's how old that shit is, right? It used to be a dime, it used to be a nickel, now it's a quarter. Maybe now it's like $2.50, I don't even know. But it still only takes 5 cents at a time. You have to right? It's like that. You have to like get on that little horsey thing. And at first you're like excited. You're like, all right, it's a ride. Yay! I'm gonna have an experience in my day, right? Like something's gonna, right? I'm gonna enjoy something. I went to the convenience store, I got a slushie, right? Now I'm gonna have a little ride, right? So you're like, I'm gonna put the little money in, I'm gonna do that. So right, you put your little money in and you get on the little horsey, right? And there's like the first initial excitement, right? Because it took the money, right? So it's like, yeah! Right? There's that first initial jolt. You're like, all right, I might handle this, right? And then there's like 3 little moves, and you're like, all right. And then it realizes how old it was. Like it's been there since 1942. So it starts to remember that it needs to slow the fuck down, otherwise it's gonna break. So you start to teeter, and you're like, all right, I got 2 minutes for this shit. And it teeters, and then it just has one little jolt, and then it's done, right? Then you just gotta get off and pretend that you actually enjoyed the ride, because like, you paid for it. There's kids in China, these freaking kids. I mean, I love kids, don't get me wrong, but these kids in China and these kids in Japan, they're so freaking smart. Do you know what they're doing now? Do you know that they're like in high school, in elementary school, these kids, they go to school, they wake up, they go to school, they're the janitors, they're the cafeteria workers, they literally make the sandwiches and then go to class. They literally do everything. They don't pay for help. They are their own help, right? That's freaking amazing, right? I mean, think about all the money that's being saved, right? And I can't even get my husband to make me come. Would you rather stay young forever or be rich, but you have to gain 20 years?
Stay young forever or get some money.
Not young, like your age. Like stay where you're at.
Wait a minute. Listen, I like the way I said it.
All right, I'll flick. All right, fine. We'll change it up.
I'm gonna ask you a question next.
Age. All right, your favorite age. What's your favorite age?
Or gain 20 years, but a lot of money. I like every day is a gift. I like whatever age I'm at. Cool, I'll take it, because it could be worse. Now, let me ask you a question.
Yeah, ask me a question.
No, you got the right idea. Some people know how to be an audience member. Doritos. So busy holding Doritos, you ain't clapping.
He's got one hand. He can clap with.
What's worse?
What's worse?
You got siblings?
Yeah.
What's worse? Husband cheating with best friend or a sibling?
Well, since I only have a brother,
it's 2024.
I find it quite humorous if he was boning my brother. So, but he's a good guy. He's decent. He's a decent dude, right? I like him. He's great. He like washes his hands when he takes a shit. Like, he feeds me. He likes food. Can't think of anything else. But no, he's a decent. All right, so what about this one? An Atlanta woman.
Make sure she's a. Go ahead.
She holds the world record for being the most what?
Have the longest
Handsome.
penis.
I know. Wait a minute.
She couldn't do that shit. She was all pretty, just sitting there, waiting for him with her little leaves for him to figure out where the G-spot is, right? And along comes this piece of fruit, right? This piece of fruit with its tight skin and its juicy insides. Who do you think took the first bite? Of course, right? and there's a little snake going by it going, eat me, eat it, eat it. Of course he's gonna fucking eat the apple, right? He takes a bite, he chokes on it, right? And then he's like, oh my God, I did a mistake. Eve did it, right? And that is why, ladies and gentlemen, in 2024, women would rather scissor a 72-year-old woman than do anything with a 32-year-old schmuck named Trevor. Right? These men did it to themselves. They did. Kids, and so many street performers there, right? Like all these little street performers. It was incredible. There was this cute little Mexican boy. He was dressed up in one of those like Spider-Man costumes, right, with a little mask on his head. It was so cute. He's pretending, hopefully, that he wouldn't get deported from, to the Gulf of America.
I'm so sorry, y'all. I did not know this energy was coming like this, man. But Anna, you talk very funny for a woman from Tennessee.
I'm not from Tennessee.
I knew it. Wait. I knew it's just one of those.
I'm from New York City.
I knew it. I knew it. You sound like one of the people that called the car keys pants. You're like, what my car keys?
Listen, I spent years trying to fix my accent, all right? But it comes back when I get angry or drink, all right?
All right.
All right?
It's always about because you'll get out of here.
But I spend a lot of money getting rid of it. All right. Trying at least.
Did you get voice transplant surgery?
No.
Can you get that? Can you get voice transplant surgery?
You can
What
get.
is transplant?
I want to sound like my third grade
They
teacher.
transplanting everything else.
What am I,
You
Little
can get
Mermaid?
You can
can't
get a
change-
voice box. You can take some pills for it.
I'm not gonna. No, I just took lessons. Like instead of saying water for daughter, I was like water for daughter.
You had to practice.
Well, we in
Like
the
you don't
South.
understand. I was like pause, water for daughter. All right, let's go, people. Like I spoke out of my nose, and everybody told me that I would never do Shakespeare if I talked like this. So I spent thousands of dollars.
Say Matilda.
Jesus, Brian. And I always did the nah at the end, which was so freaking annoying.
I love it.
Yeah, anyways. So yeah, that's why I fixed that. That's your heart. Now, if you hear this, a Southerner is actually saying, you dumb fucking bitch, who the hell raised you? Because you are about as sharp as a basketball, living proof that evolution can go in reverse, all right? Bless your heart that 100,000 sperm has lost to your ridiculous dumbass. He has a new band. And he's going around playing. It's really great. You guys should see him. He can't really play, but it doesn't really matter. You just watch him. Everybody else plays around him, and then they give you a lot of vodka. So it's really a great show.
Vodka's your drink. I could tell.
Actually, whiskey's my drink.
Oh, okay.
But I'll drink vodka. I drink martinis on the rocks, so I do drink vodka. And I drink everything, but I just drink. But Jack on the Rocks is really, but then, yeah, I do drink vodka. I do drink my martinis. But
2025 has started with a bang, and everybody seems to be on edge every single where we go. So here are 5 things that we can do for a better 2025. Number 1, spend time on things that you can control, like what you eat, not cutting your bangs. If it's not your shit, don't play in it. The best vacation is your bed. It's free, it's comfortable, no travel or housekeeping to wake you up. Unless you're rich, then go on a yacht and take lots of pictures. In 2025, we have no time for petty energy. The world is on fire, there are aliens in the air and in the oceans, and if you bring anything other than positive energy, you're gonna get cut faster than the ugly crier on Bachelor. Ignore and pray those lost souls. Spend time outside and off of your phones. With this new metaverse contract that was just signed recently, human consumption will almost be completely online some point in our lifetime. So go outside, get some air, and go tell somebody actually to their face how you feel instead of being a pussy behind a screen, because I think that's called immersion therapy for pussies. And lastly, just stop giving a fuck. Just stop giving a fuck. Who fucking cares that Joey lost a tooth and you forgot to give him $1? Who cares that Becky finished before Brittany in the middle school science project? No one cares, Stella. No one cares. Just live your life. Mind your P's and Q's. And when you don't, it just shows how little of a life you have. And we all see that in life. So just don't be ugly.
Hey guys, so like you said, I'm from New York City, but I've been living in Nashville. Thank you. I've been living in Nashville recently. It's beautiful, it's peaceful, you know, it's literally the only place where people will passively aggressively just shoot you. It's lovely. Oh my gosh, my God, I might go just go off and shoot you. You're northern ass. Yeah, no, it's great, I love it. It's really sweet. But I've been, there's just so many like pickup trucks and everything. Here though, there's like Teslas, right? Like anybody here have a Tesla? Raise your hand. I mean, no. Anybody with Botox? Raise your eyebrows. No. Listen, I can't even raise a penny in this economy, so we're all good. Literally, the inflation this year is getting so quickly. Like, it grew quicker than my tits in the summer of 7th grade, literally. Like, honestly, triple G's in 3 weeks. I mean, $16 for a carton of eggs. Like, what are we doing? Help! But it's so great to be here in what's left of America. But no, the only place that you actually can find a place where there's no hate, it's like a magical place in the whole world. It's in a lady's bathroom, right? Right, it is. It's like a magical place that you can just walk into and everybody's instantly your friend, right? I love it. It's so great. You walk in. I was in a bathroom the other day, right? And there was these two girls. One was literally squat peeing with her pants still on, okay? And her friend was holding the door shut, but literally putting lipstick on her face, but it was mascara, so she's got black all over her face. Like, they couldn't see each other, but literally giving each other so much hope and love and everything. It was so sweet, right? And they see me walk in, and I had wine stain on my dress, and literally within mid-pee, they stopped what they were doing to come and help me. Oh my God, girl, clip soda, let me help you. Literally helping me, right? And meanwhile, my actual friends are at the table trying to fuck my husband, right? There's just something magical about a girl's bathroom. Everybody just becomes your friend, right? It's amazing. If we can bottle that up somehow and put it in some kind of like thing and push it out to the world, we have world peace. Right? Thank you. That's with a little less lady groping, right? Because there's always grabbing my tits.
Yeah, my husband. I took him to the doctors because that's what grown women do. Right? We take our grown men to the doctors, even if it's a well-check appointment, right? Because they can't handle that shit on their own. I'm healthy. Drive me. When we were in the car, and we like passed like this Olive Garden, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I've been meaning to ask you, babe. But I'm meaning to ask you." As if this was a really freaking important question, too. Like, he was, like, really serious about it. He's like, it's really serious. But may I ask you? He's like, where are the forks in the drawer? The hell are you talking about? I'm like, first of all, we're in a car, right? We're in a car. So you're giving me, like, really, like problems in my mind because I don't understand where there's a fork. And then he's like, no, babe, you know, like in home, man, you know, like, you know, where's the forks in the house? Like, first of all, why are you thinking of forks in a car? I usually think of fucks in a car, but and then he's like, no, like where in the house? Like, I've been there. We've lived in this house for 10 years. 10 years. And he has no freaking clue where these forks are. If men are not capable of finding a fork in a drawer to find themselves for survival, for freaking survival, how will they ever be capable of finding the G-spot? Huh? They're set up for failure, these assholes, every freaking time.